Okay, let's see. Is this thing on? Cause both YouTube and or OBS been giving me noise. Seems like we are live. I believe so. Welcome, welcome. So, with a bit of a delay, I think I'm just way too loud in the mic. Might be a bit too loud. Give me a sec. Yeah, I think we're better now. Better write it down. So we'll just I'll just carry on. So last week's Diablo delve into Diablo. Besides the fact that it offered me it gave me some cool inspiration on approaching the original Diablo for a video purpose. So look out for that sometime. It also made me think of other really old games that I also haven't touched in a long while. So while I did play the original Diablo something like, I don't know, 25 years ago, let's say, I'm gonna assume I haven't touched give me a sec. I'm gonna assume I haven't touched Panzer General 2 in 30 years. It might not be 30 years, it might not be like 30. It might be very close to 30 on the other hand. And well, since I enjoyed going back to Diablo and, you know, experiencing the hardcore nature, the now very hardcore nature of the original Diablo compared with, you know, much later entries and likewise other RPGs, I thought about, yeah, it's time to dust off Panzer General, but you know, I took that one semester of German and it shows, I guess. So again, I haven't played this in so long. I don't remember anything about it. I know what it is, obviously. Okay, Dinaxic, thank you. Also, let me know if you're hearing, like, if I'm too loud, and if you can see, and if you can hear some music from the game. Cause this is some old school stuff. Play by email? Zomg, what the fuck, barbecue? Best careers, start the scenario builder. Remember when games came with scenario and map builders? You know, not needing a DLC or an expansion or some such nonsense. Anyway, let's play the let's start the campaign, and hopefully it has a tutorial. But this game is from, I'm gonna say, 1996 or 7. So in-game tutorials were a bit iffy back then. Shit. So there's apparently there's 5 campaigns. There's Blitzkrieg, there's Defending the Reich, there's Crusade in the West, Crusade in the West Part 2, which I guess is the British campaign, fair enough, and Onward to Berlin, which, no, wait, this is supposed to be Russian, so it's onward. I don't know how that will sound in my Russian accent. Onward to Berlin, Tovarish. Yeah, let's go with Blitzkrieg because I imagine it's German campaign 1938 question mark. Fair enough. Random number account. Am I aware of the existence of OpenGen? No. Why is that? Let's see if Blitzkrieg has a tutorial. Ooh, wait, I'm getting an intro. This looks, if you're my age.
Good day, Herr General. Please sit down and allow me to explain the present situation. The Spanish nationalists have requested the help of Germany to wrest control of Spain from their enemies. In leading this expedition, you will have the opportunity to sharpen your skills in the art of war. You will test the Generalstab's new ideas regarding tank use, concentration of force, and combined arms operations. Your expertise can then be put to work towards the real objective, the return of Germany to its proper place, the leader of Europe.
Okay, so for some reason it doesn't. Those inter videos do not show up. So sorry about that. I did not expect the voiced narration, to be honest. That's a pleasant surprise. Okay, so OpenGen is kind of like OpenRA then. That's cool. That's cool. I'll look into it. Thank you, random number account. I'll look into it if and when I ever get around to actually covering the Panzer Generals, but this is the GOG version I'm playing now, and again, haven't played it in 30 years, people, so you know, let's keep expectations where they should be, underground. Hey Alba, it's probably no reason you've never seen this. This is a turn-based tactics game. These aren't exactly your neck of the woods. So apparently we can finish it in like 12 to 20 turns, I guess, and the weather is fair. Does weather matter? I don't know. So basically no tutorial is what I'm seeing, is what's going on. Requisition unit, I kind of know that. Field headquarters, air mode. What's air mode? I don't have air mode. Strategic map. Oh shit, snacks. Okay. Slight issue. So apparently this flag is the enemy flag, let's say, and the usual Spanish flag is the my side, the Reich side. Additional options. Oh, there's some shit here. Status report, list of hotkeys, audio settings, show terrain. Hotkeys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, enough for strategic map. Ooh, we can do full screen. Isn't this hot? But I think I need these things first. So this is my guys. Yeah. What's this? Ooh, right click. Italian. Range 1, no initiative. Poor scouting range. Do they not have a something? I guess not. 6 ammo. Current strength 10 out of 10. Nice. Hard attack, soft attack. So imagine against armor, against infantry, against airplanes, and against ships. They have one against ships. Defense, air defense. Oh, they got a bunch of air defense. Okay. So, and this, I guess this shows the range they can travel to. What can these things do? What are you? Yeah. Oh, it's a Panzer 2. IW2. If my ancient music knowledge is to be of any use. Yeah, but this is Battle Honors. This is cool. Like a tutorial. I prefer this. A range of 1. It does decent against armored. It does better against infantry. So, okay. I got infantry here. It's showing me the infantry information as well. Okay. Oh, and these are long range cannons. They do very well against infantry, so that's bad. And they do decently, I guess, against armor. Okay. Do I see the range? Range 3. Okay. These guys. Mount, dismount. Unit has transport. Wow. Okay. Super interesting. A range 1. They do good against humanes. Okay. This artillery, I do not like this artillery. I need to advance with my armored into the infantry to clean them up, but that would make them vulnerable to the artillery, although it is what it is. Ah, I have my own artillery. Good, okay. Range of 3. What's this? This is a middle of the road, looks like an armored sort of transport-ish. Not really a transport, but something. Okay. Airfield. What's this? This looks like an This looks like an anti-air, but it's not. It's anti-personnel, I guess. 149mm. Okay. Okay, so these 3 are artillery, and they have a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. So I can hit. Oh, okay. So it shows me this. I can hit these fuckers, and I can take out 4 of them. That's good. 3. I can hit these fuckers, and I get 3. Okay, it's pretty decent, but I kind of want to hit that son of a bitch, because my infantry is already within their range. It's a difficult sort of. What's this? Oh, regular. Okay. Okay. You know what? Let's try something a bit different. Again, I haven't played this in a long while. I mean, long while. 30 years. I haven't played this at all. But you can consider I've never played this game. Fuck it. And I kinda need to get a sense of how things go. Field headquarters. I don't know. Next country. Oh. So in the field headquarters you can look at your units, I imagine. And I have available prestige of 500, so I think you use that to purchase units, I imagine. Those fuckers retreated. That fucker shoots at these fuckers. That one exploded. Oh, did I have... Oh, I had more people. Shit. Okay. Well, now I've learned that. Apparently I had some people here. Not just the people here. Well, Alma, it's from 96 or 97, and this one, if I'm not mistaken, was also ported or was also on the PlayStation 1, so it had to run on the PS1 as well. So that might have contributed to the art style. Oh, I didn't see these fuckers. Got semi-murderized. I love the real world sort of animations. Those are cute-tastic. Now, when in cities, experience level. When in cities, can I do anything like, barricade them or entrench them or something? Like in a civilization game, maybe? I don't know. Okay, let's see what we get here. 1-1. No. 0-4, 0-3. Go for it. Oh, they move by horse. That's wonderful. Fairly realistic also. Some circumstances, yeah, shit was still moved by horse if that made more sense. See, but if you move them, you can't always attack. Yeah, okay. Interesting, I need to look into that. Keep in mind, all of these games, especially from this period, this is why I was talking about the presence or not presence of a tutorial, except for armored stuff can attack. They did rely on you having read the manual, so me expecting a tutorial isn't necessarily fair, since that wasn't the general standard. That wasn't what was expected of the games to offer anyway. And since I have just decided today, I decided to stream this. I always also had a very long day and didn't have time to actually read the manual or look over it. So unfortunately, it's gonna be a bit of much like with Diablo. It's gonna be about me not rediscovering Panzer General 2, but more like just discovering it, because again, playing it last 30 years ago, as much as I never played it ever. Can easily consider it so. Oh shit. Okay. Oof. Explosions. Oh, I lose that. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, you know what it is? I think the yeah, because it's in the semi-mountain, so I think the terrain has something to say there. If I'm remembering my my army tactics correctly. As per usual, whenever it comes to these older games that basically created or improved or elevated genres, in this case Panzer General is it's a true classic of the turn-based tactical hex grid genre approach gaming stuff. It's always nice to go back to these games and see where some ideas, some mechanics started, and also the very basic sort of vanilla flavor actually works of their mechanics. In some cases, or in some situations, the games are so old that the very objectively more technically capable sequels or later things they inspired are just simply better, like in the case of Dune 2. But this one, not seeing, at least currently, I think it has sufficient complexity to go one on one. Jesus, these guys suck. Okay, maybe it's because they're in the thingy. See, these guys are attacking from the mountains, so maybe that's why. But again, that fucking artillery, I need to get rid of that fucking artillery, man. Okay. Can I have more? No, you can only have one unit per hex apparently. Let's see, I gotta get rid of those. Also these, but you know. Oh, these guys are really well entrenched. Okay. That one didn't do well. 0 0 2 4 0 0. Oh, I still don't know how those guys exploded. There have to be some random mechanics here, some random rolls I'm not aware of. Oh, dude, those trumpets. Bum, 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 bum. That sounds like fucking Godzilla. Old Godzilla, of course. All my references are about old shit, by the way, in case that hasn't been clear. And honestly, I don't know. I don't think you'd be coming to me or to my channel for new stuff that much anymore. At least in the olden times, yeah. In the olden times, I was the indie game dude, but those times are long gone. Ooh, talk about softening them up. Check out these guys. Hey, motherfucker. Oh, strategic map. Okay, I think I need to conquer this, the Cienfuentes. Maybe I have to conquer this as well, and then do a bit of a, because going through this area, now looking at the map, this looks like just 3 layers of bad ideas. There's so many choke points around here, but instead, if I do a nice encircling action, tactics. Ooh. Yeah, the fact that an infantry unit just exploded it's funny. It's yeah, that's all I got. Fuel, huh? Curious how and when that comes into supply replacements. Okay, let's see about this. Oh, this one doesn't need fuel, I guess, because it's horses. Okay. I was wondering, you have to be able to. Okay, so you just tell it. Okay, so I guess you just use up a turn to replenish units, which is a classic sort of mechanic. But I don't know where, if that resource, if that takes resource from anywhere. Yeah, I have to read the manual, man. Again, I apologize for not being very well prepared for this. You know what? I'm gonna move this. I think they might need some armored backup there. This encircling I want to do. Yeah, Alma, it is fun, but you know, it might not be as fun for those watching. If like, I'm sure it's fun for you because you know me and you're used to, you're getting some amount of entertainment regardless of what's going on, as long as I'm bullshitting. But you know, someone who's new to the channel might not be aware of my inherent charm. Oh, don't say that, Alma. That's bad advertisement. Also, it's not saying a lot of things about me, so fuck you. It's not saying good things about me, so fuck you. Okay. You know what else? So the general series, there's a general series, and there's a shit ton of general games. In general, oh no, that's too bad. That's too bad of a pun even for me. And I've played several of them. I have not played all of them though. So you might be aware, maybe you are aware of the Panzer General series, which this is the second of. There's 3 of them, if I remember correctly. I'm nowhere close to brilliant victory. So this Panzer General, which is cool. Then there is also Fantasy General, which if you are a GOG user, you should already have it for free in your library. Have it for free in your library. Oh, they got ambushed. Okay. Oof. They got ambushed bad. Okay. You know Panzer Dragoon? Yeah, that's not the same thing, Alma. I'm not so sorry to tell you. But again, as I was saying, this being a turn-based tactical game is very much not what you would generally play. So I'm gonna get mine ass kicked there. So yeah, let's. As I was assuming, these are choke points, and it would be a bad idea to try to push into there too fast, which is what I did here with these Mind you, not best scouting units possible. However, this is held by infantry, and I think I can take it unless they have another sort of mountain artillery there. And my circling movement shall continue. I can click on the locations, so I don't know exactly what's what, but yeah. I don't know if you take them over or not. Not. So I was saying. So there was also a fantasy general, which again, if you're a GOG user, should have for free. But it didn't end there, because there was also a people's general, which is set in like a present slash near future, where China attacks the rest of the West, basically, which is interesting, considering, you know, stuff and things happening currently in meat space. So that's fun. And there's a couple more that I didn't even super duper touch. There's something called Star General, I think, which is in space, and another one called Pacific General, which is about the World War II, but the Pacific side of the World War II. So I guess that's more naval battles and airplanes and shit. And there's also Allied General, which is the counterpart to Panzer General. So there's a lot of general games, basically, is what I'm saying. And I've played at least 3 of them. Oh my, okay, that explains it. Pew 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 pew. Oh, 0-0, that's interesting. Well, giving them a try, that's great, Alma. It depends how much you're into World War II shit. If you're not that much into World War II shit, which you might not be due to where you are in your age, maybe people in general might be a bit more easier, let's say, to semi-relate to a certain degree. It's you can imagine it as events leading into Fallout, more or less. These motorized units are kind of shit, to be honest. You know what would be cool? What this game would be missing? Like how I could improve, how I would improve, let's say. How I would improve this game with sort of the assets it already has. Okay, maybe slightly higher res pixel art, let's say. Whenever you fight, I'd zoom in and have some slightly more dynamic animations. Again, that doesn't change the game at all, but it would just like visual wise it will just look cool, kind of like what Songs of Conquest does with the final, when you critically hit basically, or when you kill the dude completely. It just does this super cool dramatico cinematic zoom in. And it would be cool for fighting as well. I think for these things it would be cool to zoom in. Maybe I can you zoom in? I can full screen additional options. Give me a sec, because you can zoom in Diablo. No, there's no zoom in. Alas, can the PS1 take it? I don't know if it can take it. I don't know if it could take zooming in. I'm just talking like in terms of let's think of it as like a remake sort of thing, or HD sort of re-release sort of thing. I would kind of do that maybe. Oh, it has mount dismount. So maybe if I dismount it whilst somewhere, it gets better. As in, it, I don't know, shoots at a longer range or some shit. I don't know. Just thinking of cool mechanics that could exist in the game, or that should exist in the game. 1-1, 1-1. I need to get rid of the fucking this one. Woof. It's a definite loss. Like, can I do anything cool here? Unit has moved. Experience level. No, this one doesn't have any sort of specialness. Although. Oh, these guys. I think I forgot to move them a long time ago. And I think I can get more troops. I think I can requisition more units. Yeah, I can requisition because I have 777 available prestige. I got some panzers, a 1A, a 1B, a 2A, a 2D. Let's see. Track movement, ammo, cost. Sure. Oh, you can click here and see what you get, and you can shift the country. Okay. Oh yeah, so you can actually basically buy new units. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Drove the tanks right through what I assume was vineyard field. Well, it is. It's unfortunate, but yeah, sometimes that is. Wine is a sad collateral of war. Oh, I didn't. I forgot because I'm an idiot. That's why. Oh, cock! They attacked me whilst I was moving by the river. Oh, this needs a replacement. It did. Oh, come on, guys! What the fuck are you made of? Ooh, 6. These guys should murderize this shit. Oh, these are legionnaires. Okay, that's interesting. Ooh. Hmm. This guy moved whole ass. The Panzer do 2D. Oh, it's got a range of 4, the 149 millimeter. Interesting. But no, it still has ammo. Did you fire, motherfucker? Are those guys mine? No, they're not. Odd. Wait, I want to see. Next unit. Okay, do I have next available unit or? Okay, no. So just next unit is N. Okay. This can help things. Okay, yeah. You know what I may what I may be remembering, Alma? I think I'm remembering a PlayStation version, which is of either this or Panzer General 1, where when you do attack, like a circle sort of zooms in for you to see like an animation of the stuff happening. That's what I'm thinking of. So that's the idea I actually have, and I think I've seen that because I played one of these. I played on a PlayStation Uno, so I think that's what I'm remembering. No, it wasn't Risk. It was definitely Panzer General. So because this is Panzer General 2, but there was a Panzer General 1 as well. So I don't know which one I'm remembering. Again, this was 30 years ago. This was likely older than this was longer ago than you existed. Most likely. Memory gets fuzzy at those lengths of time. Oh shit. Ah, run away. You were? I had the impression you were like in your mid to late 20s. Ooh. Well, yeah, early 90s is still. You were around 30 years ago, but you weren't conscience activated 30 years ago. I was, so that's what I'm talking about. Oh, let's use the N button. Woofers. Yeah, I need to look into what those what goes into those estimations, because sometimes they don't make sense. Which kind of. This is gonna sound weird. It sometimes does make sense. Because usually on paper, some battles or some sports games, we can go with the sports analogy as well, should go one way because one team has, this and that player who have this sort of record and whatnot. But every once in a while, everybody has a bad day. Or the weather is shit. Or, they just had some bad fucking food in the night previous and they're shitting themselves. So what on paper should be a clear win sometimes ends up not being so. So maybe that's sort of what it's going for. Which, hey, I would be all for that. Like I've always said, if I'm ever gonna design slash make a city building type game, one of the main mechanics it's gonna revolve around is gonna be corruption, and how a building is supposed to cost X amount of stuff, but depending on how high or low your corruption level is, that cost can double or triple until the building is actually made. And I'm not making that shit up. That's stuff I've seen happen in my country of origin. I wonder if the attacks that even if you do 0-0, if there is some amount of, you know, sort of fatigue or sustained damage that still happens to them. I'm wondering if that's a thing, because it should be a thing. Like, even if you don't have losses, those troops have still fought, and fatigue is a fucking killer. But hey, if there's any new people out there, don't hesitate to say hi. The game is proving to be way more relaxing than I thought it will be, despite me not basically knowing how to play it. Keep in mind, this is the first mission. It's been going for a while. There no tutorial, no actual tutorial. So you know, old games did not fuck around, man. They did not do the handholdy thing one motherfucking bit. Although, granted, getting back to my initial mention here, you were sort of expected to read the manual. Hey, Dewey, thanks for checking in, my man. No problem. Lurking is noise. Just say a hi once in a while and we're cool. Would be cool to find a Panzer General on PlayStation and do a comparison between the two, because I think turn-based tactical games are one of those things that you could do very well on a console. Way closer to what the experience is on PC, as opposed to, you know, an RTS. Oh fuck, I got artilleried. I need to attack that with something that has very good anti-armor, like this son of a bitch. But this one, again, it's pulled by horses. I love it. Is gonna be able to fire next turn. No, Dynaxic, that's not how I roll, man. Whilst I enjoy the escapism aspect of games, and I understand it a lot, I like to play in only slightly modified versions of reality. For instance, even I have a tabletop RPG system that I have been working on and off for a while, in which you don't play heroes. I think there is some magic, but it's fairly low magic, and you don't play heroes. You just basically play, you know, average people who shit happens to happen to, and they may or may not survive. There is the potential to improve your skills and whatnot to a certain degree, but more than that, no, it's just that's not power fantasies of that sort, not really my shtick. So yeah, I do have ideas for other games, of course, that are much more sci-fi, let's say. But I was just saying that in case it's a city builder. Now, I have a separate idea for a survival city builder, which is post-apocalyptic, uh, which is somewhat modeled on Frostpunk. But my idea is that Frostpunk doesn't make sense because instead of everyone moving up north to find like coal, it would have made much more sense just to dig some holes because the Earth's core is hot regardless of what's happening to the sun. At least in, when we're talking in like human lifetime spans, not geological ages here. So the entire premise of Frostpunk is goofy from a realistic standpoint, and in that case, I would do something modeled off of a book or slash movie that very few people seem to still remember existed, called City of Ember, which that's what it's about. Like humanity foreseeing a doomsday scenario builds a gigantic city underground where a bunch of people are supposed to survive for, like, I don't know, a couple of generations basically, and then come back up. And well, those plans never really tend to work out as envisioned, because otherwise there wouldn't be stories, otherwise Fallout won't be Fallout, and neither City of Ember. But basically a survival city builder set underground in a post-apocalyptic world where you don't exactly have a sense of, the people underground now they've lost the history, they don't know what's happened above ground, they just know it's dangerous as shit, and it is, but they don't know why, and nor do you. Yeah. Get those bastards. Fucking hey. Good attack, motherfuckers. I don't know why I advance with my artillery. Because I'm a fucking idiot, that's why. How do I feel about the game after not touching it for 30 years? It's dope, man. It's really, from what I can tell, it has most, if not all, the complexity of modern similar games, but without the graphical bells and whistles. Really, I'm actually very pleasantly surprised of much how much stuff there is in it. And again, I haven't even read the manual yet to totally understand what the fuck is going on at all times. See, did you hear that? That's definitely the Godzilla intro. Now, I don't know which took inspiration from which, as in if this is based on some classical stuff, or if the Godzilla is based on some classical stuff, or if this is based on inspired by Godzilla, which is on classical stuff. One of those. Ah, son of a bitch. Poof. Always fun. I don't like the mods. Shit exploded there. That motherfucker. There you go. Who has the most anti-artillery? Anti-armored, sorry. These guys. Oh fuck. Ah. Oh shit. Easy there, buddy. Oh, you know, this might be an issue. I have one of my artillery pieces here. Ah, shit. Sometimes you think stuff and you go wrong, basically. Basically is what's going on there. Yeah, so I guess I should have requisitioned way more troops as I was going forward. And if you do that, you can definitely do the mission in fewer turns. Now I know. This one has no more ammo. Motherfucking that man, that artillery's been doing such a number. Woof. Yeesh. These guys fought a lot, they got a star or some shit. Oh, they're leaders, whatever the fuck that means. Unfortunately, the music, while fun, is a bit on the extra repetitive side of things. It's understandable for the time again. Yes, finally took out that artillery. Oh, these guys suck. The regular Italian unit sucks.
I am aware
Oh
that
shit.
conditions have been harsh,
So apparently,
poorly.
if you don't do it,
Herr General, you must break through and encircle the enemy along the
oh wait a minute, you
Polish
still
frontier.
continue even if you lose? What? That's odd and interesting. I did not expect that. Anyway, I think that's about it for tonight, because I did start streaming late and I am tired. That was a great well, basically just introduction to Panzer General 2. Really curious what I will stream next week. We'll see. It's gonna be something gold again. Yeah. Thank you for watching.